the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Andrew Adams.
There we go. All right. Well, it was a bit of a noisy evening for some folks in the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. We got some footage from our trackers out there. We had Val and Amy Castor out and Marty Logan. And all these storms, nice and big, and you see that there's a lot of energy in the atmosphere. There's some small hail. A couple of these storms at some point, not in Oklahoma, but we saw some tornado warnings way out west yesterday. We also had Brandon Pennell and Jeremy Carter out. We didn't get any video from them, but they were certainly out, busy, and helping us track these storms as they were forming, dropping, again, some hail in spots, a lot of heavy rain, some lightning, and now things are a little bit on the quieter side when you look at Next Gen Live Doppler radar. This is that same energy that was way out west yesterday evening and last night. It's now skipped its way all the way over the Tulsa metro and northeast Oklahoma. Showers and thunderstorms, nothing severe. Some light showers down through McAllister, heading toward the Clayton area, just very spotty. Everything is quiet right now in Oklahoma City, but cloudy. Here's what we're seeing in Guthrie. We'll get peaks of sun in here from time to time this morning, but overall, cloud cover holding on tight, 68 degrees, still gusty, 32-mile-per-hour gust coming out of Will Rogers Airport this morning, and more 70s are taking over the metro. We just saw Midwest City click up to 71. I'm going to wait and see how much longer it takes for Oklahoma City to hit 70. We've got another observation here in 6 minutes or so. Be interesting to see if that pops up to 70 degrees or not. Mid-70s now out west and southwest, 75 in Hollis this morning. Warm and very windy. Check it out. We got a 47-mile-per-hour wind gust now in Kingfisher. So it is just plain windy, and it's going to be windy today. Gusts 30 to 50 miles per hour. Certainly not out of the realm of possibility. A very strong, potent storm system, center of which way up to the north. We're talking Wyoming and South Dakota. A lot of snow in Wyoming and Montana from this system. Severe weather south and into Oklahoma City is what we'll be looking at this evening. It will be mainly quiet throughout the day today. Before lunchtime, I think we have a chance for a sprinkle in Oklahoma City. That's about it. I'm not looking at a whole lot of activity for most of the day. 5 o'clock rolls around. If we get enough heating here at the surface, if the cap can mix itself out, showers and thunderstorms start to develop along I-44 and points north of the metro, along and east of I-35. By 7 to 8 o'clock, we're looking at a line of showers and thunderstorms. Some of these strong, severe at times. They're going to make their way off to the east. A little bit of a second wave of energy as we head through the overnight period. Here's 2 o'clock. I think mainly south and east metro is what we'd be looking at by that point, and certainly down toward the Red River. A lot of moisture to work with down there. Showers can continue as we go through the overnight period. So tomorrow morning for the marathon, I can't say a 0% chance for rain. We definitely have a shot at some showers, maybe a thunderstorm tomorrow morning and throughout the day tomorrow. By the time we get to the afternoon, I'm looking at an increased chance for rain and thunderstorms in the metro, but it's going to be kind of a sharp drop off. You see some really heavy rain east and southeast of the metro, and then right over top of us, kind of that drop off. So are we going to see a lot? Are we going to see a little or none? We'll be right there on the fringe of things, but the chance is going to be there through tomorrow afternoon. The severe threat is really all today, especially for Oklahoma City. From Lawton through Chickasha, Oklahoma City to Stillwater and points northeast. Chance for some strong to severe storms as they develop this evening. Maybe 5 to 11 p.m., especially for the tornado threat. That will cut off a little bit earlier than the wind and hail threat. But we are looking at a low-end tornado threat. 1 or 2 tornadoes can't be ruled out. We'll be tracking it all afternoon and evening long as we're waiting for these storms to develop. Again, they're not going to start developing until around 5 o'clock this evening. That wind threat extends a little bit farther to the east than we had that tornado threat. Again, in the blue, we're looking at 45 to 55 gusts, up to 65 in the green, and maybe up to golf balls, perhaps a couple of tennis balls with the amount of energy that we have in these updrafts as we go through the evening. Again, this is basically from Lawton through Oklahoma City and into the Tulsa metro late this evening and early tonight. Overnight tonight, we're not going to cool off that much. Today, we're going to warm up pretty nicely into the 80s. If you're going to the spring game this afternoon, it'll be comfortable, but windy, storms possible by the end of the game. I think that's when things really start to spark up this afternoon and into this evening. Overnight tonight, the rain chances are going to shift farther to the southeast. Can't put a 0% here in Oklahoma City. Temperatures don't cool off a ton, but they'll cool off a little bit compared to where we were yesterday, or this morning rather. And by the way, I mentioned all that strong thunderstorm and rain potential east and southeast of the metro. We'll be looking at a flood risk for portions of the state tomorrow afternoon. as that noisy weather continues. And noisy weather again, showers and thunderstorms. It's springtime in Oklahoma, and I think this weekend it'll finally start feeling like it. We've kind of missed a few of these shots at storms lately, but I think today is a little bit of a better chance.